UFC Freedom 250 fight predictions this Sunday. Let's get into it. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. A lot of people don't like this match for Diego Lopez, but I think it is necessary. His last two have been title fights, and he's lost both of them, so he does need that drop down in competition. And Steve Garcia is just that, because he is dominant, and he is kind of a problem. He's not the best fighter ever, but he is still really good and dangerous. Someone in this fight is going to get hurt. Steve Garcia starts really fast, and Diego Lopez is hittable. We've seen this in both Volkanovski fights, so you can't knock his power. But then you have Diego Lopez with the championship experience. He's been through this before, and this is only a 3-round fight. So in the end, Diego Lopez is more well-rounded. He's got the speed, power, and people forget, dude, he's got subs. He can do basically anything. So I'm taking Diego Lopez by decision, but I think if you're going to choose an underdog, play some money on it, Steve Garcia is your guy. You can't underrate this dude. Also, I got to figure out something else to use, because it's saying Diego Lopez is 160, which is just unreal. But I got Diego Lopez by decision. Next up, we got Bo Nickel and Kyle Dawkins. Kyle Dawkins is a real submission threat. Bo Nickel's got to be careful off the scrambles in this fight because he's got the threat of submissions. However, Bo Nickel, he's a D1 wrestler, dude. He's very skilled, and he will get that top position. He will, like, no matter what. Kyle Dawkins does have a little more experience. He's going to have the height advantage in this fight, but Bo Nickel is just so dominant in the wrestling. I think he's going to get it done pretty clearly, a 30-27 decision, maybe even a 30-26. We'll see. It's going to be a weird card. We're going to be outside. There's a chance of rain. We don't know what the atmosphere is going to be like. So a lot of these fights could look really nasty. Next up, Mauricio Rufy, Michael Chandler. This one's going to be a great first round fight. Mauricio Rufy's so technical with his striking. It's going to be amazing to see him knock out Michael Chandler. The only chance Michael Chandler has, because we know how he comes out, dude. He comes out super aggressive and just swinging for the knockout immediately. Doesn't matter. He's continuously done it. He doesn't switch his game plan. So why would he switch his game plan in this one? I'm taking Rufy by round 2 knockout. Like a Bobby Green style knockout. But you never know. Michael Chandler, he's got a puncher's chance. But Chandler's got to go. He's still calling for that McGregor fight for some reason. We know he's not going to get it. He's still trying to be up there. He's not. Mauricio Rufy's going to slam him out cold. Next up, Josh Hokett versus Derek Lewis. It's been a great media day for both these guys, man. Josh Hokett screaming at Pereira. Derek Lewis is talking about his booty hole. It's weird. But they're both funny guys. But Josh Hokett is going to have the edge in this fight. But this is kind of similar to the last fight. Derek Lewis, he has the most knockouts in the UFC for a reason. You cannot underestimate Derek Lewis. This is where I think we're going to see a lot of Josh Hokett wrestling. But Derek Lewis, we know how he is with wrestlers. He'll lay on the ground for a while, he'll catch his breath, and then he'll just roll you over and get back up when he feels like it. And Josh Hokett is very small for the heavyweight division. But Hokett's going to have the speed, and if he can outwork or just last out of the first round, because I don't see Hokett getting it done in the first round, that would be amazing, but I don't see it happening because Derek Lewis, that strength, that KO power is just insane. So I'm taking Hokett. I think it's going to be a round 2 TKO. The last few fights Derek Lewis has been in, he just quits, especially the last one. I think it was against Cortez Acosta. He just gave up, basically, and I think we're going to see the same thing in this fight, dude. He's over 40 years old. He's going to be out in the heat, but if he does win, he did state that he will be throwing his cup out into the crowd. So that would be a banger. I hope Josh Hokett says he's going to keep it professional on the mic. I really hope he doesn't. I hope he goes crazy and says some wild shit. Next up, Sean O'Malley, Amin Zahabi. O'Malley needs this more than ever in his career. His last two have been boring, to say the least. I mean, he was kind of dominant against Yadong, but I mean, it was still a pretty close fight with Song Yadong. So, O'Malley needs a knockout in this fight if he wants to stay relevant and wants another shot at the title. But Sean O'Malley's just so much more technical on the feet. He's going to find range early on Zahabi. I think he's going to keep it close in the first round, and then once he finds his range towards the second round, I think he's going to get it done. Amin Zahabi's just, he's not like that. I gotta pull this up real quick because this is annoying. So, we all watched Aldo's last fight versus Zahabi. Robbery. Absolute robbery. Aldo destroyed him. I thought it was a pretty clear Aldo decision, so I don't know who Zahabi's got on his side, but that was a pretty clear victory in my eyes for Jose Aldo. And then Chito Vera, how do you expect to beat Sean O'Malley if you're going to a split decision with Chito Vera? And Chito Vera, I actually thought he won too. It's not, Amin Zahabi, he's not good at really anything. He's decent at best. With his boxing, his Muay Thai, kickboxing, all of it. He's a mid fighter. And this is probably going to be his last, like, really big fight. I don't think he's going to be staying in the top 5 at all. I think he's going to, the downfall starts this Sunday, dude. So, I'm taking O'Malley by knockout in the second round, and that'll just be great to see. I cannot stand Amin Zahabi. So, we're taking O'Malley. Next up, Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. I'm taking Cyril Gane by eye pokes, dude. I'm taking Pereira in this fight. However, it is a little weird that, do not look at these. This is incorrect. If you've been keeping up to date with the media and whatnot this week, Alex Pereira is 258 pounds. This dude was a middleweight, 185. And now he's almost to the heavyweight limit of 265. So I don't know what him and Glover got planned up, if he's going to cut some weight or not. I was thinking he'd be around the 230 to 240 range. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. Maybe he'll want to stay really bulked up, dude. That BBL goes crazy. But I'm taking Alex Pereira in this fight. Cyril Gane is, I don't know, bro. He's a dirty cheater. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see an eye poke, honestly, dude. Like, here's another thing I want to pull up. So, as much as I hate John Jones in this fight, in 2023, I think he kneed him in the groin, and then this Aspinall fight, he eye pokes him, and then there was also something in the Volkov fight. He actually screwed Volkov over, because even Dana White was saying that Alexander Volkov won that. So, and we're still going through that. I think they want to give him another shot, because I think Volkov's last two have been like really, really close. So, I'm taking Alex Pereira in this fight. I think he's gonna get it done by knockout. First 3-division champ. I don't really want to call him a 3-division champ. You're not fighting Tom Aspinall yet, but that would be pretty cool just to even get the interim title. But I'm taking Alex Pereira. I'm going to say round 3 left hook. And it's going to be beautiful. We need this. We get Cyril Gane out of here. We want to see Pereira versus Aspinall. Now, the main event. Justin Gaethje, Ilia Abturo. Um, for some reason, Justin Gaethje has it in his head that he's gonna push forward, and that's his key to victory. Um, so wrong on so many levels, dude. The last 3 fights. So before Oliveira, he caught Volkanovski and Holloway backing up. Charles Oliveira thought he'd switch it and march forward. We seen how that worked out. He got knocked out too. So I don't know what Gaethje's talking about, but he has. There's no way he wins unless there's a robbery. But I don't think this is going past the first round. I really don't. They started. Gaethje's not one to beef, but he started talking about his ex-wife and whatnot. That was you're poking the bear, dude. You're an idiot. But Ilia Topuria should have this pretty easily. I mean, we did just see Sean Strickland beat Hamzat Chimaev, and so it is MMA. You never know what can happen, but I'm taking Ilia Topuria. Should be easy money, and then after that, we got to see Ilia Topuria versus Islam, because I know Topuria does not want to be doing this for much longer. He's already, if he beats Justin, he's gonna be pretty high up on that GOAT list. But you can't pick Justin Gaethje with the way his last 2 fights have gone, maybe even 3. You have, I mean, I'll give him a break for the Fiziev one. I don't remember if it was Gaethje came in on short notice or if it was Fiziev. But the number, I think, 10 ranked guy at the time, you couldn't finish him. Even if it is on short notice. You've been in this sport for how long and you can't finish number whatever? Give me a break, dude. And he doesn't look good. You can't face a guy like Topuria and just have nasty skills. That last Paddy Pimblett fight, holy autism. That was just ridiculous, man. He couldn't finish Paddy either. So there's no way this dude's getting the knockout over Ilia Topuria, dude. It's inevitable. He's going to knock him out and put the white rose right next to him. That's how it's going to go. So those are the picks for UFC Freedom 250. This is kind of stupid. I don't see why this is on June 14th. Why not have it on the 4th of July? The 4th of July is literally on a Saturday. So I don't know whose bright idea it was to put this card a month before the 4th of July, but this is just stupid. I don't know. It's gonna be a weird card to say the least. A lot of unknowns, rain, lightning, the mosquitoes. I know those are gonna be crazy, but I've been seeing a lot of the guys training and they seem like they're prepared for the most part. So yeah, those are my picks for UFC Freedom 250. That is all. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.